Here now, Younghoe Koo to get us started. And off we go here in Atlanta. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air, here's Goff. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Goff. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action, Penix. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And this will be a Falcons 1st down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's complete to Moore on the right side. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Robinson. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Penix on 3rd down. That one on target to Moore. On 1st down, it's Penix. He's to the 15. He is in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So too soon, apparently, to worry about going for 2, even after the penalty. So this one will come from the 10. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action. Goff. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Goff to throw. He's going to try it here again. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. On the return, it's Moore. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell, into space. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are on top. It's now 10-7. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And They'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He gets this one to Moore. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, here is Penix. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. To throw again, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. On 3rd down, Penix. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll try to throw it with Penix. Taking off, he'll try to get there. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
I like the call to keep the offense on the line. From this distance, a field goal is no sure thing, and that's a great job by the quarterback, recognizing the situation. Nobody's open. Take off, become a runner, extend the drive, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. That's how to dig yourself out of the hole. A pickup of 18, much more manageable. 3rd and 2 coming up. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Penix. That one taken in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Falcons. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Now Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs. Now the lefty Penix on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here's Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Fourth down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. So we're at halftime here in Atlanta, and the Falcons are in the lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. Here's a toss left side for Robinson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing is Penix. Here's a screen taken in by Algier. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On the give, it's Robinson. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to be taken down. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. A give up the middle to Algier. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Third and goal. We're going to go play action with Penix. This caught. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. Off the play fake, here's Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
It is caught left side by St. Brown.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Once again, it's Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. after this. Here is 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. Marked down at the 6. 2nd and goal. Williams in motion. One more time. They tried Gibbs. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he's in. Tim Patrick. Touchdown, Detroit.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's the lefty, Penix. Gonna look deep. Looking for more.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down. From the gun, it's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did. Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack. 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And that is incomplete.
When this offense took the field, in their mind, Mike, they want to end this game in regulation. You do not want to play for overtime. But now as this 4th down comes up, I think this coach has a decision to make. Do you remain aggressive and keep the offense on the field and try to end it here? Or do you make the safe play and punt the ball away and settle for overtime?
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That ball intercepted. Picked off Simmons. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. The Lions called their first timeout.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. We'll go play action now with Penix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the gun on third down, here's Penix. This one intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So as this game's gone on, Mike, this secondary is just continuing to learn, continuing to remember all the different looks this offense has thrown at them. And now it all pays off. Start of overtime, they see one that they recognize, and they jump it. And now they set up their team with a chance to win it here in overtime.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. 3rd down and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This one to win it in overtime. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one he's got to have.
Good game, nigga. You suck.
Kick is good. He got it. So a win for the visitors, the Lions.